Hi guys, Resi fan, can't remember or even be bothered to say the numbers. Okay, this is in my opinion the biggest video I've ever done so far. If it isn't on YouTube, I'm going to definitely do the other side of this story. I'm going to do both of these separately, so I'm going to say what I think is better between these two games, and then I'm going to say individually how good they are. Okay, music. Lots of music games out now ever since Guitar Hero and Rock Band have taken over. Dancing Stage, you suck. Today's review is based on these following two games. The battle between the two biggest music games probably in history. Guitar Hero World Tour versus Rock Band 2. They are both for the PlayStation 2. They're both rated 12 plus, so they're about the same. Okay. Personally, like I've said in other reviews, or it's my first because it might not work if I've not had any. Not if I've not had any others. I'm a Rock Band man, but I'm going to be biased, which means I'm going to be fair. If you don't know what the hell that means, and I'm going to be as fair as possible to say what I like about one and I don't like about the other. I'm doing a thing where I compare the gameplay, the graphics and all that. This, in my opinion, is one of the best videos I think I shall ever do, and I am happy for this. Okay, so first, Guitar Hero World Tour, what I think of it. I got it, I was expecting it to be the best thing ever. The drum kit, it looks brilliant. I'm going brief because I need to get this done quick. But I thought it could have been a hell of a lot better. Rock Band 2, still playing it. I haven't finished it, but I've practically got 90% through, so I'm almost done. Really fun experience. Can't choose characters, sadly. Lots of good songs for guitar. So on to the main thing. Okay, the gameplay. Now I'm going to do the following. If I say gameplay goes to Guitar Hero, like if gameplay goes to like that, that means that game has got a point, that game hasn't, and I'll say, oh, graphics, or something like that, okay? Okay, for the gameplay. The game, I think, between Guitar Hero World Tour, sorry, can't see on my damn fingers, Guitar Hero World Tour and Rock Band 2, I think the best game for the gameplay is Rock Band 2. Jesus, the career for this, you do a little bit here and there, you go for different gears, no plots whatsoever. This game, you tour the world, you go to different venues. You do that in this one, I know, it's called World Tour, but you just play the games for no apparent reason. This game, you get sound guys, you become, the aim of the Rock Band game is to become the best band. This, you just play. Okay, I don't know about you, but that sounds a bit stupid to me. So, that's why Rock Band gets the best gameplay in my opinion. Difficulty. Now it's quite a tricky one. This is in my opinion the hardest between the two. And the game I'm choosing I think is the hardest. Another point for Rock Band. Just to let you know, it's not all Rock Band this game, there are some for Guitar Hero. Difficulty, I thought it was a little bit harder. Yeah, there's the no fail cheat, but you can choose not to use that. The difficulty thing on Guitar Hero World Tour, you can just choose to go down and complete the game like that, so it's a hell of a lot easier. Guitar Hero World Tour than Rock Band 2. For the characters, this is the PS2 mind, I'm giving the game to Guitar Hero World Tour. Why? Because Rock Band 2, you can play as characters, but you can't choose your character. Still, I'm afraid. Choose venues, but not characters, I'm afraid, so that's a bit of a problem. Customizations, like all the gear and stuff. Guitar Hero, do I have to say any more? Rock Band 2, come on guys, you've got to think of something, like different guitars. I admit you probably did it for the Xbox version. If you did, brilliant, but why don't you just bring it to the PS2 version? Venues are good, but we want characters and guitars. We don't want just venues, you know, the venues are practically the same all the time anyway. So, that's that. For the microphone, we're going to the instruments now. I think the best one for the microphone is Rockband. The microphone is a hell of a lot better. You just simply plug it in with the USB bit and you put it in. Yes, you do that with the guitar here, but the guitar is just like it's half the size. You get my hand, as you can see, is pretty medium sized for about my age. Apparently, for about my age, I can just about grab the whole thing, all the way around, all that. It's thin, it's small. An adult could only fit probably 3 fingers on it, so it's that's why it doesn't win it. For the guitar, or bass guitar, depending on what you want to call it, for the best guitar between the two, now this isn't it. Guitar Hero, they've got a slide action thing and all of that. Rockband 2, they've got the usual Fender with a bit of a different thing and tapping at the bottom, which is pretty cool. I'm going to give it to Rockband. Why? Because Guitar Hero World Tour, the neck thing, brilliant idea. If it worked, I would have enjoyed it. But you don't use it in many songs. You don't use it half as much as you could with a solo piece in Rock Band 2. And apparently I've heard on other reviews of Guitar Hero World Tour, the sliding on thing on the neck, the buttons are so big to get to the yellow, to the orange, when you're at the greens, like going, you get slower because you can tap them, but half of the time I don't think it even reads it, so it's a bit stupid. For the drums, well, I think this is probably the easiest choice out of the whole of my suggestions. Guitar Hero World Tour, you win the drums, well done. You get the cymbals, a pedal, plastic pedal I do have a problem with, but maybe they can improve that, and the 3 pads, pretty good. I have a Rock Band kit, I admit that, I openly admit that. It's a good drum kit. If you mind paying another 40 or so pounds or dollars, depending on where you are, you can get the Guitar Hero one, but that game, is it worth it for that game? Personally, I would get the drum kit from Guitar Hero World Tour and buy Rock Band or something like that, but anyway, that's that. So the drums win, Guitar Hero World Tour, you win. Now, this is the last one out of the whole lot, and this is the most important of the whole lot. What do I think's better? And this is probably the main thing of the whole game. The set list. The songs, yes. On Guitar Hero World Tour, I'm going to give you about 5. You've got Sweet Home Alabama, Trapped Under Ice, Beat It by Michael Jackson, Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix, and what's another one? It's on here somewhere. Hall for Teacher by Van Halen. Okay. And on Rock Band, you've got can't see at the moment. Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. Guns N' Roses' new album, including one of their songs, Shackler's Revenge. Linkin Park, One Step Closer. Metallica, Battery. Pearl Jam, Alive. And also, I think my favourite band now, I'm not really sure, AC/DC with their song Let There Be Rock. This is really the toughest of the lot, because they've both got brilliant songs on them. Can I just say before my decision, no matter what happens, Michael Jackson, Beat It, will always live on the game. If you're a fan of Michael Jackson, get this game, because it's got Beat It on there. It's one of the best songs. You see the singer dancing like that and doing all that, that's brilliant. So for the set list, I'm going to give it to Rock Band. Why? I hear you ask? AC/DC, all of them. I've seen that. It's a lot harder and better. So the total outcome is Guitar Hero out of 8 you get 3, and out of 8 for Rock Band 5. So that's my opinion. I prefer Rock Band 2 entirely, and I've not even finished it and I prefer it. So that's me out. I hope you enjoyed it. Please buy Rock Band and Guitar Hero World Tour, they're both good games.